Do you guys like it better, the worldly festivals out in Europe, or do you guys like playing over in the States more?
We love it all. We really love it all. The whole thing is just all of a really great experience.
Everywhere you go in the world, there's people that love rock and roll. We love going there.
Yeah, because I mean, you guys, you're pretty worldly now. You guys have been all over the place. Is there any country that you guys prefer going to the most in terms of just the response is that much better?
In terms of response, it's all the same. Everyone always gets nuts and drinks and stuff. And I think, we just generally appreciate the different things, like, the food in France or, German beer and stuff like that. So it's all... But as far as the crowds go across the board, it's all, it's all full on rock and roll. It's just, it's all a good time.
I hear that. I know that for video games, you guys have been featured quite a bit in a bunch of different releases. Has there been any brand that you guys wanted to get in that you haven't been into yet?
Of game?
Yeah, is there any type of, just game that you'd like to be featured in? So, I mean, you guys have, Madden already, Rock Band.
Yeah, I mean, there's all the, a lot of sports and driving games we've been in. Any of the, any sort of action war games.
Just with a gun that's just blatantly just killing everybody,
They never usually have just bands in them anyway, though.
Yeah.
So, but I've always said, if they recreated Road Rash, then...
Road Rash.
Yeah.
Old school.
Straight up. Is there a song that did they ask you what song you'd like to contribute, or do they say, we want to use this one, will you be cool with that?
Yeah, they suggest the one they want to use, and that we pretty much just say, I think off the second record, Bottom of the Well, we'll be going into a video game.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
We don't put our neck out over it, we just sort of...
Yeah. What game is it going to be in? Can you say it?
I don't think I can say it yet, but it'll be, put it this way, we've been in the game before.
Okay.
So it's one of the games we've been in before, but it's going to be another release, obviously, and it will be Bottom of the Well.
I hear that. All right. The first time you guys were featured in one, though, what was the feeling? Were you overexcited? Were you expecting something like that?
Well, yeah, I mean, but it kind of made sense because, it's sort of like 4/4 rock and roll, what we grew up with, we used to play Road Rash, and, Joel would get his amp out, and, I'd be playing the game, and he'd be rocking out in the lounge room, making soundtracks for the game, practically.
Yeah.
So, it's just good 4/4 rock and roll. It goes well with action, sort of driving or sports, crunching, hitting each other and stuff, that kind of stuff. So it always kind of works, and it kind of... For us, we were overwhelmed and really appreciated it, and yeah, it's good.
That's straight up. Are you two the brothers? Or okay, because that's one of my questions. Is being brothers in the same band, being super successful and going all over the place all the time. Is there ever any type of rivalry going on, or are you guys all good-hearted?
Yeah, no, we've been doing this for. We've been doing this for a while, and I guess we're all like we're all a family on the bus. We all know people's limitations. We know what everyone's about. Yeah, we've all lived together for a while now. The band itself lived 3.5 years on welfare in Melbourne, in Australia, before it even left Australia. So we lived in a house together for 3.5 years before we even stepped on a bus or anything like that overseas.
Yeah.
So basically, we're all a big family. We get on pretty well. There's never any, fights to that because everyone's just here to have a nice, relaxed, good time, have a good drink, and play some rock and roll.
Was there any other names besides Airbourne when you guys were first starting out? Just jamming out, playing together, just kind of for the fun of it. Was there ever another band name?
Rockworks.
Rockworks?
Yeah.
What was the significance of that?
I don't know. We're just... That's obviously why that's why we didn't go with that one.
Got your Rockworks.
Rockworks.
Were you guys like a bar band? You guys just play a lot of local bars?
Play a lot of bars, pubs and stuff a lot,
Yeah.
The next dude.
What got you guys to change the Airbourne, though? Is there a story behind that?
I don't know, we just... No, we didn't.
An extra knuckle.
Yeah, 6 knuckles only.
It was a name that when we always play, we're always a bit more, I guess, extreme with the rock and roll. You know, we're always giving it our all and proving a bit of a point or whatever. You know, whatever people took from it. But basically, we're always very energetic. So when we thought of Airbourne, we figured, you know, that's something sort of up in the air. You know, bang, so, you know, it's energetic. It's an energetic kind of title. So that sort of stuff.
Okay. When did it become really serious? Like, you guys were playing the bars, playing, you know, jamming at your house and stuff. When did it become something serious? You're like, we got to take this to be a career, you know, and you guys just took it up to the next level. When did you guys kind of, like, what year did you realize that?
I reckon we realised it the first time we bought the instruments. Like, we sort of from, you know, day one, we're always pretty serious about what we're doing.
Okay.
I don't know. We just sort of always wanted to I mean, we're always what we wanted to do for a rest.
So you always had pretty high goals when you started out.
Yeah,
like where you wanted to end up.
Yeah, like every band, I think, has high expectations of themselves, and we've always held them. We've held them pretty high, and you know, we are our own critics and judges and everything. So we sort of we make sure that we keep the band moving forward.
Has it taken longer than you expected it to, or has it been faster? You just enjoy the ride; it just comes and comes.
It's the life that we've pursued, and every time things happen, you know, successfully, we appreciate it immensely, and in between that, we just keep working, and we just keep playing and keep drinking. You know, that's just what we do.
Yeah. Your album, No Guts, No Glory. Is there a reason why it got released, like, held back about a month for the US release?
I don't know. That was a Roadrunner thing. I'm not sure. We're not exactly sure why. I think they just wanted to give a bit more time to do some marketing and stuff. So we weren't exactly entirely sure why they delayed that.
Was there a disappointment for you guys at all? Were you guys? I'm sure you were anxious to release it to all your fans.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We always just wanted to get it out there, but you know, it's out there now, so it's all happening.
You guys are out on the road. Obviously, there's probably a lot of downtime. What's Airbourne do when you guys are all alone, bored out of your brains?
Got a video mission?
Oh, you know, well, like those two said, you know, just going for a walk, check out the town. We like to check out the town we're in, get a feel for where we are, and, you know, just check it out.
I've got a custom-built computer in the back lounge.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You guys, is there any favorite hotspots in certain cities that you like to go to? You've obviously been around a few times.
I like going to Nashville.
Nashville?
Nashville's good. Baltimore, where we are. This is
great.
Good. Going to see the boys up at the local rock station here. Go and talk to Stash.
Not really.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, you know, we just do whatever we get to a town. We just sort of check it out.
When you guys are playing live, though, and you guys got the Circle Pit or the Wall of Death, any of that, what do you guys like to see the most in a crowd? What's your favorite thing when it's done right?
Oh, you know, I like seeing them when they're on top of people's shoulders, crowd surfing the Circle Pit. I like seeing them just have fun, you know.
Just smiling.
Yeah, just rocking out.
Drinking.
Jumping on stage. I love seeing them jump on stage.
They don't let you do that too much, because normally the venues you guys play at have a gap, right? Yeah.
I like seeing the determination of I'm going to get up there, and then they make it. Jump off the stage again. It's great.
Yeah, no, that's always cool to see. Okay. Are you guys looking to get back in the studio at all by the end of the year? Are you guys going to try to take a break?
We'll be touring all in 2011 as well.
Oh, really?
This is about a 2-year touring cycle, I think, yeah.
Oh, wow. Does that ever get really tiring?
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's at home, and yeah, we sleep when we can, so that's good.
One of the only other questions I really had was, actually, what's the one food you guys are always eating? Like, what's always on this bus, food-wise? You can't live without it.
I like eating those vanilla wafer things.
Okay.
Vanillas?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck, they're good.
You guys actually pick those up all the time?
Oh, I do. That's just mine, but Ryan's probably a different one.
What do I do? I've been doing this lately, which is weird. Where are you getting these things? Let's get a bag of these pastas, right? And then I'll just take a handful out, stick it in a paper cup, and microwave them up.
What was that, Bertolli?
Yeah, Valentine, Fredo.
Alright.
I eat, I I eat these things.
Or when in doubt,
Cocoa puffs.
I just eat them raw, like no milk, nothing.
Burritos, alright.
Blows up.
So, when you guys, when was the first time you came to America? What year?
2008.
Alright, so kind of recent, 2 years. What was when you first came here, did you know, like, about all these, like, all the food that...
Yeah, we didn't know. No, we probably didn't know as much as we know
We got
now.
this sort of shit in Australia.
They don't?
No, they do.
Oh, they do?
They're just different. But yeah, it's just sort of...
Like, was there anything, like, any type of food stops, like Wendy's or McDonald's, that you guys were just like, hey, you know, this is new?
In-N-Out Burger in LA.
In-N-Out Burger?
Yeah.
California, that's pretty good.
Have you ever been to Whataburger?
Which one?
Whataburger
I
in
think
Texas?
so.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Five Guys.
Five Guys?
Yeah.
There's Five Guys. They're actually right down the street.
Really?
Yeah, right down on Pratt Street.
That's a great burger.
You guys might want to check that out.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any type of security guards? Or are you guys your own security?
We're out of security.
Or else
That's good. So what's the end of a show look like? Is it a big party?
Yeah, just have a few drinks, you know.
Yeah.
Bus usually heads off at some time. We just drink on the bus, and that's about it. It's like it turns into a small pub.
Yeah. I mean, you guys probably have the money for it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think we finished that keg. Yeah, we
had a keg.
we had a keg.
Just in the fridge, just one big keg?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be beautiful.
Yeah, you know, keeps it cold.
Could get some more.
Good location. Standing, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Do you guys have a lot of people around here that you're friends with that come out?
Yeah, there's quite a few coming out tonight, and yeah, I mean, usually at the shows there's a few that comes out.
Yeah. Well, the last real question I had was, if your band, you know, say you're at the last tour ever, last show you'd ever play, and your band was going to turn into a monster, and, you know, it had 3 features, and it had, like, the craziest name. What 3 features would your monster have? And
It'd be like a big dog.
a big dog?
A big dog with a PA strapped to its back, and all it plays is good rock and roll.
So it's a cool monster.
Yeah, but it'll fucking eat up anyone that it doesn't like.
Alright. What name would you give it?
Macho Bars.
Well, I'd give it Death on 4 Legs.
Death on 4 Legs? Sounds good. It sounds like you end with a bang.
Yeah.
You know? At least you have people rocking out right before they die.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job. Sorry, that's my question I ask every band. They all come up with this different thing because you guys all have different personalities for your bands. It's like they all have different features for the monstrosity.
It's like a big pit bull.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, but the size of one of those buildings is huge.
Oh, well, thank you guys for your time.
Cool.
No worries, mate.